So hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So here I am with our friend that the evil Nix the Black Mask. Hello good sir.
How's it going, Multi?
I'm pretty good. So today we'll take a look at the brand new World of Flashpoint DLC that is on the test server. Just a warning, this is the test server. So it's not on the live server just yet. And whenever we make a video on the test server, I always regret it because I see a whole bunch of people that send us messages saying, "Oh, I don't see the thing in the game," and it's not in the game just yet. It is on the test server. And before people start imagining things, everyone has access to the test server. If you have a PC and if you register for the game, you should be able to go on the test server. It's not a favor that the devs are doing us. Everyone has access to the test server. So with that out of the way, so how do you like what you've seen so far, Mr. Nix?
I'm enjoying this. The map is a little underwhelming, but the content, from what I've seen thus far, it looks like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get this on the live server.
So it should be on the live server in about 2 weeks. Normally, that's the amount of time they put in on the test server, and then roughly 2 weeks later it goes on the live server. So right now, again, just to make sure, it is on the test server. Everyone should have access to the test server. If you have a PC, no reason why you cannot have access. And in 2 weeks it will be on the live server. So let's start by looking at our little robot friend here.
Sorry.
That's alright. So the first gear we see here is the thermal gear. That should be the heat wave gear. You did mention that it did seem to be not that different from the heat wave we already have in game. They refreshed the skin a bit.
They refreshed them up a little bit, but it didn't seem that much of a big change in the details. But yeah, not much there.
And the other gear that we can purchase from the vendor is the Doomsday Gear. I have to admit, I was pretty happy when I saw that gear. And it's something that people had been asking for quite some time, a Doomsday style, or how can we create Doomsday in DC Universe Online. Now you have an official Doomsday set of gear. We already had like a back piece and I forget what else to sort of recreate Doomsday. But now, no more excuses, you have the official Doomsday set of gear in DC Universe Online.
It's pretty nice, I gotta say. And it was pretty funny when we were watching the live stream. And Sharon was like, shout out to Multiverse. For one of his recent videos, he said there's not enough Doomsday styles. And I instantly, without hesitation, I shot you a text and I was just like, you just got a shout out about your Doomsday video. Charon. That guy watches you. That's an amazing dev. That guy does a lot of work. A lot of your different alerts and raids. He creates those. And so that's pretty cool that he watches your videos too.
Yeah, I missed it out the first time. I think I was having supper at the same time as I was watching the video, so somehow I missed that bit. And then I got your message, and someone else also in the comment section of the videos did mention that. So it was neat to get a shout out. Some people had been telling me that the devs are watching my videos, and now we have proof of that. So here we can see we have also the cells. So this for this DLC, the adaptive augments are called Speed Force cells. Normally I could have sworn they give us usually 2 cells when we start a new DLC, but in this case I don't remember getting any. But I
didn't get any either. When they go on live, that's when they tend to do it then.
Okay.
We don't get them on test, from what I remember, anyways.
But I did purchase 2. I played the DLC a little bit yesterday just to be able to purchase the 2 cells. Normally I purchase the vitalization cells, but yesterday I decided to let's be bold, and I purchased the mighty cells.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, from what I understand, there is going to be also some crafting involved with the mods. I saw a whole bunch of plants down here. Were you able to experiment with those just yet, or?
No, that's a lot of currency. I haven't had a chance to even really dive into the content, really. All I've really done is just the duo, and I've looked at some of the outside content. I haven't really done any of it though. But yeah, as you can see here, there's a lot of mod boxes. These generate mod boxes, so you need a lot of currency to be able to get these.
So you can see there's a lot of plants here to be able to craft the various mods. And so we're gonna have to craft the 40.1, and then 40.2, then 40.3, and I assume and the top mods is 40.4. And on the map, normally we had like for the Legion DLC, we had like what, the five vendors or something. I didn't notice how many vendors we had in this one. Did you notice, Mr. Nix?
Yeah, I only noticed just the one vendor.
It's
just
the one vendor, right? Okay. I assume since I guess we had like multiple vendors with the other ones because of the multiple currencies. But here, no multiple currencies, so I guess they thought one vendor that should do it. So let us go on the map and let's see what it looks like. So we start in what seems to be the Iceberg Lounge, but a somewhat different version.
Yeah, so essentially we're on the rooftop. Well, either that or it's the Iceberg Lounge, but the roof is opened up, and essentially we have this massive area here with a lot of various individuals.
So we have a whole bunch of characters giving out quests. I picked up the quest yesterday, but I did not play them all. I only played a couple of them. So let's take the penguin quest here. But there's a whole bunch of... yesterday I fought Doomsday, and I forget, I fought a few less low-level characters. And we have our friend Flashpoint Batman here. We have the Flash with his new suit we got for the anniversary event. And this is supposed to be Flashpoint Penguin. I have to admit, I can't recall what he looked like in the regular version of DCUO. So I can't tell if he's...
that's him.
That's him?
He looks the exact same.
Same, okay. I thought maybe it was a new model and I just didn't remember.
It's just been a while since we've seen Cobblepot.
So here we have the character we need to go if we need to repair. Oh no, that's the same vendor. Okay. So here we have again the thermal gear, the Doomsday Gear, and if we go all the way down, we'll have the plants and the augments and that stuff. So it's the very same vendor we just looked at. Just on this map, they call him the pit boss. So we have a little repair machine here. So we have a little skis here that hands out the mission. I already picked out the mission.
Did you get information from Oracle?
Yeah, I took all the missions.
And Gordon's?
Yes. And also, once a day, our friend Flashpoint Cyborg will give you the bonus mark. The currency for this one is Wayne Chips. I forget the actual name. I spent all... Oh, there it is.
Wayne Casino Chip.
Wayne Casino Chip, okay. So where should we start, good sir?
Have a look at some of the weeklies, I guess. We can go to those.
Sure.
Could showcase off the map a little bit.
Oh yeah, let's do that. So basically it is, let's show you the map. So it is part of Gotham, a small part of Gotham City. Although it's a fairly substantial part. So it's somewhat near the docks. And it doesn't go quite all the way to the Tower with Bane. I forget the actual name. So you can see the Iceberg Lounge is right here. I thought we should see... No, okay. I thought maybe we should see the park, but no, I guess we're too much to the right for the park.
I think we're too far to the right.
So it doesn't seem to be quite in the same location as the Iceberg Lounge usually is, I think. Or I could be wrong. So overall, it's a nice section of Gotham. And you'll notice one thing, there's no bottles. I remember eons ago when they started giving us alternate versions of Gotham and Metropolis, we still had the bottles because apparently, for some reason, they could not remove the bottles. I'm not sure if it's because they did not have the technical expertise of how to do it, but apparently they figured out how to do it because right now they were able to remove all the bottles on this map. So you can see there's a few casinos, like the Wayne Casino here. So there's a lot more casinos and places like that than I remembered in the original Gotham. But it's a nice alternate version of Gotham.
It is, yeah.
Sorry, I lost you a bit. There's a little time code that covers about half of my minimap, so it makes things a bit challenging.
No problem.
So let's go. Are you going towards Doomsday or?
I am, yes. It looks like there's
Yeah.
some people that have started it.
Oh, that's a nice tower. Oh, and there's a prison. I don't know if you guys saw the live stream. They did talk about a prison floating above Gotham. So that's that thing over there in the sky, if I remember correctly. And for Doomsday, it works a bit like the Legion bounties, where they've added the sort of I'm not sure if I would say timer or the thingy that allows you to know if you are going to get the credit or not. I should probably switch to DPS. Oh, I don't think there's going to be enough of us. Or is there?
Do you remember, did you just have to take down Doomsday halfway, or...
Yesterday there was a whole bunch of guys here, so the fight did seem to be a
Hard
lot
to tell.
easier because there was a lot of people. But I couldn't tell
Sure.
you. It went pretty quick, and I'm not sure exactly what we did.
Okay, no worries. Ooh,
You okay?
I'm down.
Too late, too late.
Fine. Always send you all the way back. Ugh.
I'll teach you. No more dying. It's forbidden.
No more dying.
I had already used my quantum tunneling, so I wasn't able to teleport to you quick enough. And that's one of the things I was mentioning yesterday, I think, with the live stream. The when you're flying and you're in combat, holy crap, do you move very slow. So you need something like it in the case of quantum. It's not that big of an issue because with quantum tunneling, I can sort of fake out. I can go a bit faster thanks to it. But without that, Evil Doomsday. But without the quantum tunneling, trying to move to position yourself in battle, it's a bit challenging sometimes. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Uh, there we go. So Doomsday seems to be about at the halfway point. Holy crap, that hurt. Ah, and there's a few guys that joined the fight. And I'm not sure where the bombardment comes from. Obviously, Doomsday doesn't have that kind of power.
No, the General Adams troops do it.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
So that's when they fire it up. Uh-oh. That was gonna hurt. Ouch.
I thought the guy was getting you. Ah! It's gonna be a pickup game.
That's all it's gonna be, yeah. With the one tank that's surviving.
I thought the tank was doing good for a bit, and then somehow not so much. No choice, Nix. You're gonna have to be a healer now.
No.
You have no choice.
But I mean, on test, we have the capabilities of being able to create ourselves however way we want. So if we wanted to instantly go healer, we could do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, no, I don't ever want to be a healer.
And I took the time to set my controller armory, but I forgot to set my DPS armory, so I have not so good loadouts right now.
Again, I'm sure we'll be fine. No worries.
Ah.
So it does look like you have to take him down fully.
So far, yeah. Oh noes!
He lost aggro for 1 second there.
Yeah.
Or she.
Well, sometimes some of the bosses will have like scripted attacks, like even if the tank tries to keep the aggro, sometimes there's some scripted attack where they'll attack someone at random.
Yeah.
Despite the aggro thing. Oh, okay.
Right.
I put my supply drop. Oh, I guess we got him, or it's the airstrike. So I would say we probably need a full group for those bounties.
Or at the very least, a healer. A healer, you know.
Oh. So that's why you have no choice, Mr. Nix. You have to become a healer.
No.
We need it.
No.
Almost there. With a bit of luck. Ah.
Yep, he's gotta go down the whole way. Wow, okay, that's interesting. There we go.
Let's give a little bow to everyone. They deserved it.
All right, let's go to the other weekly.
The other one is Mazo, is that it?
No, the Amazons. The Amazons versus the Atlanteans. We're gonna have to fight 100 of them. And then there's, if your group is capable enough to be able to do it, you can try to take on these guys. Oh, there's Merc there now. That's interesting. I saw on there at one point it was Terra versus Aqualad. Pretty straightforward. All you have to do is just beat up 100 of these guys. Oh, not those guys. Did you actually see a Mazo out here?
I could have sworn I saw a video where people were fighting a Mazo, but could have been in one of the others.
Yeah, I fought him in the duo.
In the duo, okay.
Where else should we take ourselves here? Should we get ourselves started maybe with the duo?
Oh, sure, we could give it a try.
Give it a try.
Give me a minute, I'll just
I'll
just go tweak my armor a bit. I'll be right back. So we got a little reward from our friend Skeets. So let's look what's in the box. So we got a nice belt, some timeless speed for 60 bits. I assume for the crafting or to upgrade the mods. And some elf mod, metallization mod. And a Star Labs particle detector. That seems to be a catalyst for the augments.
I got that as well as the colonel transistor, and I got purple legs, as well as a couple of generator mods, a 40.0 and a 40.1 of Might and Dom. Interesting.
So I guess once we purchase the plans to do the crafting, it'll make more sense about how the mods actually work this time, as opposed to just being a random drop from the Legion bounties.
Yeah, it's in case of, from what I've seen thus far, it's you can get the 40.1s or the 40.2 or 0.3. I don't think you're going to be able to get 0.4 at all. But if you want like a specific one, you can purchase a plan to get you that.
So you want to start try the duo?
Yes, I'm just going to turn in my reward here to Chief Gordon. I'll be ready to do it up. That's right, he's Chief Gordon this time, no longer Commissioner.
These alternate Earths. Everything's crazy. There's even John Stewart. So if I recall correctly from the live stream, we are going to be able to change the role of Cyborg and Batman.
Yes, it only occurs in the duo that I've seen thus far. You can only do it at certain points. This is the regular duo. I don't know if we're ready for the elite one just yet.
That's alright.
I think you need a tank.
We could save the elite for the for when the game goes live.
Yeah, and then some time we'll need some practice, obviously, on top of it.
Cyborg, status update. The prison is almost entirely overwhelmed.
The audio is too low. Give me a minute.
But first, you have to get past the Mazo.
Give me a sit rep on a Mazo.
He's the last line of defense from a complete breakout, and and his recognition software is going haywire. I'm betting he won't just let us pass. Since we're a small strike team, I can adjust my combat routines to fit your style.
That should do it.
See, here we have Cyborg, he's our tank, Batman's healing. We can change it however we like. Say, for example, we want to make Batman into something else, we can do that. I don't see anything on there for him right now.
Do you think we need a controller or?
No, definitely don't. I was just playing around.
If this many
Let's
have
see
already
what
been
he's-
freed,
what he's
how
gonna do
many
this
has
time.
Amazo kept in confinement?
Hundreds. It won't get any easier. Once we defeat Amazo,
It'll be a complete prison break.
Oh, a healer. Okay. You can't just make him a damage dealer.
It's alright.
I just thought that'd be interesting.
Amazo, we're stopping you. You don't stand a chance.
Deploying countermeasures.
Oh yeah,
looks
okay,
like
so that's
the
where we find
android
Amazo.
isn't taking
Okay.
orders. Get ready.
I'm itching to use my rats.
See, I have it on, but I haven't actually seen them yet.
You should.
Yes.
Nah. Too much animation, we barely saw them. I'll be able to use them again soon.
Absorption cells.
Not sure
Is it
why.
a certain move?
Scanning
Uh,
targets now.
When you use your supercharge, and you see a whole bunch of rats going towards your target. Although in this case they went in the opposite direction. Not sure why.
Oh, okay.
Let me try again.
Absorption cells prime for new power.
See the rats on the floor?
Scanning targets now.
I do now, yes. That was pretty cool.
Alright, it's a fun bit. Obviously, someone will crunch the numbers to see if it's worth using, if it does a lot of damages, but the effect is cool.
Absorption cells prime for new power. Scanning targets now.
Yeah, people have to ask themselves, it's not just about like how good the artifact is, it's what are you willing to sacrifice that you already have to be able to make that work.
Error. Absorption cells critically damaged. Power is lost.
Heat wave.
Delta. Oh, let's go for the range.
Yeah, this is the engineer set. So if you don't have that style done yet,
All of this just to get back
this
at me.
DLC will be very helpful for you to complete that, which I know some people who need to do it.
Damn. We need to move.
Don't let him get under your skin.
I brought him in. My responsibility.
We'll get it done, but you have to focus. If you play into his hand, we've already failed.
I guess we'll have to clear both ways. Oh no. Is it Cyborg who puts the gas, or is it a trap?
And that was me. No, that was me.
Okay.
But Batman does, though. That was me. I used a fixation against my supercharge so I could see the rats.
Don't tell me things aren't going your way, Heat Wave.
Not at all. In fact, I got a lot of friends looking for a rematch against the Chrome Arm of the Law. Have at it, boys.
Oh
So
no,
in
it
this
was a
room we're gonna get
rematch.
waves. Yep, we're gonna get waves of these various ads. While Cyborg is gonna be setting up turrets.
Anti-riot turrets gone down.
Turrets.
Other than I'll bring it back online.
Mine's better.
Why?
Well, I think yours slows down the enemy, I believe.
I haven't tried it a lot, so I have to admit, didn't notice.
I should have put a supercharged generator in my loadout. I forgot to do that.
There's always next time.
Right.
More will be coming. Go on ahead, I'll hold them off. Once you're through the door, I'll seal it behind you.
Don't worry. We'll stop Heatwave and save Gotham.
You'd better if you want my help with this whole Flashpoint thing.
Damn, Batman is me.
I like this version.
It's a pretty popular version. It did strike a chord with people when it was first released. And it seems to be cool enough that the McFarlane Toys did make at least one figure, if not a couple of figures of Batman Flashpoint.
Okay, after the set of ads, I'm going to change that part of my loadout.
Probably take the time to change. We can wait a bit.
I'm good.
Okay.
You're gonna love this part.
It's time to put your flame out for good, Heatwave.
Flame? No. I'm an inferno.
So if people wanted to have a good look at the Heatwave set of gear, it should look pretty much like that.
Don't have control. A little gift from Thinker. As for you, I wonder what your melting point is.
Okay, so the objective here is Heatwave is using his weapons there. You're going to want to get him to burn the turrets.
Oh, he's the one who's burning it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll also notice Plastic Man is trying to hit us. Watch out for Plastic Man.
Overloaded.
Where's... Oh, okay, there he is.
One is down. Try to pick him up. Oh, can you go at this? I have a DOT. Oh wait, no, it's gone. Never mind.
Okay.
So you can choose to either continue to take him down to 0 by getting him to burn off more of the turrets. When that happens, there won't be any more. He won't be able to use his weapons. Where he's dishing out his damage like crazy right now.
Are you okay?
Nope, I'm definitely dead.
It's alright.
Nah, it's fine. I should have done something about it. I was talking too much.
Talking and playing. That usually happens. Been there myself many times. So do you draw?
Or you can just go.
Do you have a
You
trick
can,
to
yeah,
draw
you can
to
draw
the
him to the turrets. Yeah, you can draw him to the turrets, or you can just slowly kill him. Either option. You either want to work with the flames in the fight, or you work with something else, and you just straight up fight him. It's up to you. Whatever way your duo wants to do things.
I assume there's fees for the various ways to defeat him.
They're not up yet, but I definitely imagine there will be. Alright, so there you go. In Elite, it'll probably be mandatory for you to have to burn him down. Burn down the turrets. Okay, let's go that way.
Stop stretching around and help me.
So one left, I think. Oh no, there's more than one. So I assume with the random player, the turret thing will not be a good idea.
Yeah, likely most individuals will want to just go for the tank and spank move, so they'll just try to kill him as fast as they possibly can without worrying about mechanics.
Oh,
Alright, so yeah, essentially there goes his heat, so essentially now he's just striking you with his guns. He's not actually doing anything with fire anymore. So you don't have to take out any more turrets, because that's not needed. Oh, his tank still explodes! I forgot his tank still explodes. I forgot. You got it, Malty. It's all you. You got this.
I got you. Oh, I didn't get you.
Oh, Plastic Man hit you off. You can do this.
Let's get someone out of the turret and do that just yet.
It's all in your shoulders. Oh yeah, that turret will do all the damage.
Well, I've been there many times. The worst time was
does all
probably
the
during
work.
the time of
Correct,
Sons of
of course.
Trigon. When we had the duos for Sons of Trigon, the challenge was keeping the other DS alive, or the other guy alive.
It wasn't just me. Seems like your city's pretty
And
safe.
very often
thanks
I
to our
had to
friends here.
solo the
Now
bosses
I'll hold
because
up my
it
end. Meet me
just,
at these
it
coordinates.
just wouldn't happen. Oh, that was
Right.
it. Now let's start our
Yep,
first
yep.
Where? How does he do that? No small amount of praise goes to you today.
Oh,
I
that's
guess I'll be
right.
sending you
That's
to
right.
these
I did this on my
mystery coordinates.
villain. I didn't do this on my hero. I was wondering why I popped a headline.
So here I got some source mark, casino chips, thermal coolant, so that seems the catalyst for the augments, I assume. A mod, some Speed Force exhibits, a little bit of cash, and some prestige. And here we can see our friend the Cyborg. That's pretty much the Bionic style we have in the game, but the color a little bit different. So they did not actually make a, let's say, an accurate Flashpoint Cyborg character. I didn't notice it during the the anniversary event, but now it's you cannot not notice it.
Yeah, that's true.
But it works so well enough. I know the Bionic style was a nice looking style. I kind of liked it. Is there any surprises here we should know about, or is that it?
I think that's about it. I mean, I haven't had a chance to explore the entirety of the
I was just
duo
wondering if
area.
maybe there was a briefing or. Oh, that's a
That would
nice
be
view.
good. Let's see if I can put that on yet. Hold on.
That's a
I
nice
have one
view
in
of
my
Gotham.
inventory.
So basically, we're way above Gotham in here.
Yeah, no, I don't have a radar on me.
That's
I
alright.
think I did come across one though. Again, it's a nice little layout here. It's got a little bit of the Hall of Doom. They say that you should be constantly looking around in all of these various
Yeah, they did mention the
prison
cells.
cells.
Apparently, we're supposed to have some sort of
Here it is.
surprises.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, so let's pick it up. So I assume it's 1 of 5, 1 of 6.
I used to be surgeon to the people of Gotham. Now I'm surgeon to Gotham itself, and there's a lot left to cut.
So that was a fun little bit. Obviously, it'll be a bit more challenging if you play with random players, which is usually how it is.
Definitely make sure you're prepared if you're going to be running this in Elite. From what I've seen thus far, of what I've seen people complete it with, you're going to need either a healer or a tank to be able to get through it. Very much so a tank.
Thanks for helping out back there. Flash suspects Professor Zoom of ratcheting up this war between the Amazons and the Atlanteans. Luckily, our Batman has a plan for how to take the fight to the Royal War. Ready to get your ears wet?
Yeah, I suspect for Elite there'll be a lot of tank healer combos playing that mission.
Let me see if I can form up a group for the alert.
Sure. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back.
Just let me know when you're back, Multi.
That was quick, or I was slow?
Oh, yeah, we switched back to our other chat. So let's go back.
So I'll switch to controller. Do we need troll or battle troll, you think?
Oh, we'd never use a battle troll. When it comes to running out content, you're asking the question, are you a regular power troll or are you a buff troll?
Okay.
No battle. Battle is for SM only. At least for now. Hopefully that doesn't change anytime in the future.
Just for you, I'll use the Bird Blitz, but without the Primrose Chain.
Yeah, it's up to you. I didn't bash it that much.
Too late. It's done. It's done.
The damage was done? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I understand if Bird Blitz, yeah, you have to cast it every 6 seconds. But you cast, like, normally your debuffs last 12 seconds. But there's some other effects that pretty much makes you want to cast all 3 debuffs on a single target, and they'll give you various benefits. So if you cast 3 debuffs every 12 seconds, or 1 debuffs every 6 seconds that cast all 3 debuffs, comes up pretty much the same thing, I think. And I do have a tendency to spam a bit, so spamming the debuffs every 6 seconds, I don't really mind.
You're a spammer. Ah, that's your first problem.
Yes.
Good God! No wonder why you're almost always out of power.
Well, normally eons ago, I would adapt to the group. If I saw a group that was really power hungry, I wouldn't cast debuffs very much, and I would focus on giving power.
Keeping multiple timelines straight in my head is a challenge.
When I saw groups that did not need that much power, then I would cast the debuffs a lot more.
So what's the plan to flush him out, Batman?
Easy.
Alright, so
and
this
for
is the alert,
the crowd
right?
control,
Atlanteans are at a
it would be
the Atlanteans have a super
on a
weapon.
needed basis.
The Amazons have a super
For
shield.
sure.
We take out the weapon,
So
then
yeah,
take out the
this
shield.
is the alert. I haven't had a chance to
but doesn't
actually
that just
dabble
end
into
the
this.
standstill?
This will be
Won't that
a
flare
fun
up their
experience.
So we're swimming in here.
Zooms all the
Yes, we are in a swimming environment. It's forced on us once again. Hopefully it's not for too long.
There's ways to get around that a bit. If you have like the Joker jetpack or the Legion Flight Ring or the Speed Ring, if you equip those, it should switch your movement style to whatever the item gives you. So there's ways to work around that if you really don't want to be swimming.
Oh, I thought it didn't work in Atlantis, the Atlantis open world, where if you were to do that maneuver, I think you were still stuck swimming.
Some of the movement, some of the items that change your movement mode, they'll do that also in Atlantis.
Oh,
Although if you end up using something like the Joker jetpack, kind of your combat
Your
rate does
stats
take a bit of a hit.
Limited. Yeah.
But for the Legion,
Especially
now we
nowadays.
have the Legion flight ring to get around that. And the same for the speed. No tank, okay.
Mira lost her life trying to stop the Amazon.
No, so we're gonna need you on crowd control.
Nothing can withstand my geo-pulse.
Flash, offset that thing's vibrations. On it.
I tried to switch one of my crowd control for a weapon buff some time ago, but then the other day when you were asking me to crowd control, sometimes my crowd control would be on cooldown, so I thought that 2 crowd control is almost a must. What's that symbol?
Those ads take forever to get over here. That's so weird. Sorry?
There was some sort of L symbol that appeared underneath us.
So the Atlanteans were throwing their tridents at you. So all you have to do is just simply get out of the circle and you're good to go.
Infiltrated New Themyscira for naught.
Maybe not. We can finish what she started. Tell us how Mira crossed Queen Diana's shield wall.
With magic. Follow her path to the beach.
Go ahead. I'll catch up once I'm sure the geopulse is deactivated.
Ah, thank you.
Alright, let's continue on our way. Ooh, New Themyscira temple. Alright, and just like that, the swimming is already done. Oh, let's switch back again.
Oh, we're flying.
Okay. It wasn't too much swimming, so I guess it's not the worst. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think these ads are endless. So I think if we just push forward, we could go through a lot of these ads. But I don't mind. Well, we're in the thicket now.
So bad.
Oh, some more ads there behind us.
Yeah, there's some there in the hole.
Oh, that's a dead end.
So we have to go down here.
Go down, I guess. I wonder what was up there. Investigation up here.
Oh, okay.
They're going on. Let's just go on.
Okay, we'll come back.
Oh, I like the look of this. Look at that.
Or...
Two hounds. Love it.
Ah, they're so cute. So does that count as like 6 guard dogs, or does it still count as 2?
As 2. I get what you're saying, though. You can make it an argument, though.
Okay. Oh, and here they come. Ah, they pull you, mean dog.
Let's go tell somebody how we feel about those dogs.
Seriously?
Ah, poor Cersei.
Step away from the prisoner. The witch will serve, whether willingly or not.
Queen Diana, Wonder Woman, this goes against everything you stand for.
You lecture an Amazon on her own creeds? So, you have chosen death.
Oh, well, it'd be good to fight her again.
That's alright. Never liked her to begin with.
Same. Okay, so there's symbols on the ground. I know. I wonder if that's all it is.
I kind of like her armor. They did. Oh, we do have some Greek symbol. Swap the tile. Okay, we have to go to the tile that matches with our symbol.
I did, but I died. Oh, maybe I went to the wrong one.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Again?
Ares? Ares has a charge? Oh, that's interesting. Whoa, a lot of pulsing going on there. Oh, because we have our symbols on our heads.
Oh, again?
I imagine in Elite, if you don't get to your symbol fast enough, you might wipe your group. I think you still have yours on your head, Multi. So I think your arrow is right. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's one I had removed it. Oh, now you have yours. Could it be that when we get rid of ours, it switches to someone else,
or it's just time based, and I got rid of mine early, and then my time came back.
Okay.
So all the little NPCs are involved here. Ares, Hera, and Zeus.
They're no match for us. Come on.
Yeah, we're good.
Short-sighted mortals.
We're all square, right, Circe? No need to fight?
I didn't notice base items just yet. Did you?
We did it. But where's Zoom?
As a reward?
Your speedster will show.
I've made some friends.
Unhand me, wretch!
Yellow creep.
Zoom's here, but something doesn't feel right. What am I not remembering?
It's obvious. This was your fault all along, Flash.
Wait. He's right. I changed time to save my mother.
Oh, that seems so rushed to throw that
This is
there.
what makes it all worth it. Time to finally end you, Flash.
Not
That should have been. That should have been at the beginning. Why was that there? That's ridiculous.
That's alright. Maru is
I
mentioning
really did not
this
think
is going to be hell in Elite. Yeah, probably.
It probably will.
So
Alright, let's see what this fight's like.
Let's get this party started.
So he operates like any other speedster when they're doing their gust push move. Just lunge him. Oh no. There you go. Yep. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I got it.
I got him. Lunge. There you go.
How'd you break through? No, there.
And then lunge him afterwards. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Oh, lunge him now. There you go. Good lunge.
Now this must be hell in Elite.
How I do this is very bad. Oh, the healer cannot keep up. That's too bad.
Okay.
I'm good now. Oh, the tether move. Oh, that's ridiculous. They got that in here too. It's like in Pan E, that first Johnny Quick fight. Oh, it lines that. That one's pretty straightforward. I feel like you got a lot of time to work with that.
There was just a lot of tornado and effects to avoid, but you okay? Ah, poor Zoom.
Stay down. Hey, some kind of gizmo. And it feels connected to the Speed Force.
What does that
Yes,
thing
a
do?
gizmo that he picks up that we can't even see. Oh, I hate when they do that.
Have Cyborg analyze the device. I'll see what I can get out of Zoom.
But Heroes
Okay.
aren't supposed
Oh, that was interesting.
to...
Coolant transistor. Oh, that's for the elite back piece. Maru wants to run the elite version.
Maybe another time. That was fun though.
That's a nice looking map.
Flash confided why fixing the timeline will be so difficult. His mother. Personal struggles aside, Flash needs more Speed Force to travel. And all Batman's getting out of Professor Zoom is that something is hidden in the future. Zoom's story matches up with the device you found on him. Pieces of a cosmic motorcycle that allow us to ride a time anomaly to the future. Ready to find out what Zoom was hiding?
Yeah, that was fun. So that's essentially the start of the DLC.
So, what are your impressions so far?
That part about Flash being the reason as to why this happened kind of frustrated me because there was no evidence in advance saying that the Flash went back in time to try and save his parent or his mom.
Well,
that seems very thrown at us. Seemed kind of unnecessary.
Yeah. But even in the comics, I remember when they did way back when. Like at the end, basically he does that like at the end of the Flash comics, and then it leads into the Flashpoint comics. And the way they had colored the panel, there was some narration, and the way it was colored, a lot of people, me included, thought that it was Zoom that went back in time to change the past. And then they had the big reveal that no, it actually was Barry that went to change the past, and that's why everything was messed up. But the way they had colored it, I don't know if they did that on purpose to be misleading or it was just a happy accident. So it turns out that in the end, in the comics, Barry was the one that had made the change, which had led to Flashpoint, which kind of sounds weird a bit. It's like with the Star Trek movies by J.J. Abrams, where they change one event in time, but somehow the event changes things that happened even before the event, which doesn't really work. So they did that a bit with the Flashpoint, I thought. But them having Flash being responsible for Flashpoint, I'm not surprised because they're trying to match with the comics, but it is a bit forced the way they did that. Unless maybe there's some explanation in the raids.
If you watch the movie, which I highly encourage people to do, by the way, you should only watch the movie before you get yourself started into this DLC, just so you have an idea as to what to expect, at least a little bit, at least. There was a build-up. Yeah. You know, he visits his mother's grave, and he talks about how he wishes he could have his mom back in his life, and then he does go back in time, and then you see all that unfold. But then he thinks that he's just run back to his home, but in reality, he ran towards the Flashpoint.
It's just that there's a few events like you have to wonder why saving his mother made it so that Superman ends up in I think he lands in Metropolis instead of landing in Kansas, and you have to wonder how does Flash's mother affect that. It doesn't really work on that front. So there's a few let's say plot points or a few plot points that you have to kind of ignore or make up excuses for the whole thing to work. But overall, Flashpoint was it was one of the events that worked well with the audience. But then again, when it led into the New 52, then some people still love the Flashpoint. Some people don't love Flashpoint anymore because it led to the New 52. So it's a bit sad for that. So are those your final words, Mr. Nakes?
Yeah. We have a lot more details to give you guys when we get them from the Flashpoint DLC here. If there's any more updates, we'll let you guys know, either on my channel or on this channel. We'll definitely let you guys know if there's anything cool that's coming up.
So we might try to play the raids a bit later. Worst comes to worst, we'll play the raids when the DLC drops on the live server. We'll see how things works out. So that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you, Mr. Nix, for playing today.
Yeah, for sure. Great time.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer a question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answered a question. Or click one of the videos that you see on your screen right now. Bye-bye.